What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Mar. It's time. It's officially um 12:04 a.m. Saturday, December 10th. Commitment part 2 right now. Let's go. Okay. So I said I was going to start with um what I spoke about in the first commitment video, my experience. So um I just recently was in a situation with someone, and let's just say things didn't work out. You know, I knew this person for a long time. We met um, off a streaming app called Live Me. And one thing I can say is, hmm, I thought everything was good, from the time I met her up until the time we actually, hooked up. So, um, I thought everything was going good. I thought everything was going well. I mean, I was taking care of her pretty much on the app and off, you know. There'll be some times where um I would put my music to the side to make sure she was straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just being, Mr. Nice Guy. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna throw it out there. Just being Mr. Nice Guy. Just doing what any average person would do, right? So this year in September, that's when things kind of took a turn for the worst. Basically, she told me that she decided she was gonna talk back to her ex, and that's when things kind of just started unfolding from there. Like whatever we built up, what I'm saying, as friends, transitioning to the relationship, that kind of like went out the window. Um, and it kind of put me in a position where I had to really tell myself, like, yo, I guess this is over, right? And I was streaming on Miko at the time when she was sending me this message in September, and she wanted to talk to me, and I was like, okay, well, what is it about? I'm thinking it was about her dog. I'm thinking it was about her mom or something, just kind of like the normal stuff that she'll talk to me about. And it wasn't about that. It was about us. And pretty much she told me, she basically saying things happened. She couldn't talk to me about it. She couldn't face me like a woman and tell me what actually happened. But to sum it all up, she started messing back with her ex. She didn't want to continue talking to me in that way no more. And it I ain't gonna lie, it did hurt, but um I was shocked because I didn't know how to handle the situation. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to go to therapy prior before meeting her about my personal stuff in my life, and then I was able to handle the situation a little bit different. But yeah, when she hit me with all that, it kind of like it had me like very shocked for a long time. And I mean, I think I'm still shocked now, but I think now I was able to digest it. When she first told me, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was heartbroken. This is somebody I was talking about a lot to, the family, friends, everybody, right? So it kind of put me in a position to where I had to really, wake up and smell life. Like, yo, I guess sometimes when you trying to follow your passion and you kind of want that person that's by your side, who you actually building up a trust for, you thinking this person is gonna always be there, but 9 times out of 10, this is something we didn't expect to happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't expect stuff like this to happen. When breakups happen, we don't expect it. And this was one of those situations I didn't expect. So going back to the topic at hand, commitment. Part two. This is commitment part two. When you want to be committed to somebody, you gotta really want it. Because stuff like that can happen. The situation that happened to me, that can happen to you, man and woman. Okay. You gotta really tell yourself if this is something that you really want. A relationship is like something that you really got to put your full time into. You know what I'm saying? Just like you put your time into being at work, the relationship is the same type of time. The only difference is sometimes it's long distance or sometimes it's in the same state. Normally when it's in the same state type of situation, it works out. Sometimes it works out better. 9 times out of 10, sometimes if it's a long distance situation, sometimes it doesn't work out like you think it will because her mind can switch. You know, she might be liking you today, 6 months from now, she might be liking somebody else or thinking of other situations because you're taking too long to come see her. So you really got to know the difference between liking and loving. You know what I'm saying? Those is like two different things. And I had to learn that myself the older that I've gotten, the difference between like and love. You know what I'm saying? You can have love for somebody, but don't mean you trying to be with them. You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, my feelings for her was very strong, but I had to put that behind me. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell myself, like, well, you know, she seemed like she's trying to make me choose between my music or her. And I had to really tell myself, like, my music came before you. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I've been doing for a long time since I was 10 years old. I say this a lot. And it was just one of those situations, man. I had to really tell myself I need to turn this situation into a song. I need to get it written down on paper, find a beat for it, and I need to get it out. So I am cleansed now of that situation with her. I wish her all the best um, in her little situation that she's dealing with her ex. I don't wish no bad blood on her, but I know I'm an artist and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get out my side of the story and how I feel, so I don't have to worry about it no more. And that's just what it is, you know. And yeah, so like I said, commitment, being committed to somebody, you got to really want it. You got to really fight for it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't fighting for it, that means you really don't want it. So I just want to say shout outs to everybody who's been showing me love on my YouTube videos, showing me love on my Instagram and all of that. So make sure you follow me on my Instagram if you haven't already. BIGMARSF. Snapchat is the same thing. Twitter is the same thing. Like I said, y'all, if you haven't heard it already, new video is on the way. And that's all I got to say, y'all. Like I said, if you really want a relationship, fight for that. It's your boy Big Mar, and I'm going to see y'all next week.